Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking some truly game-changing insights from Dr. Shin Ye-rin. She's a urologist with over 20 years of experience, and we're tackling a topic that honestly carries way too much silence and frustration: aging and male vitality. We're going to break all of this down through a deeply empathetic, purely scientific lens.
To start off, we really need to validate a heavy, almost invisible burden that so many men in their 60s and 70s carry. You know, when physical vitality starts to fade, there's often this heartbreaking reaction from a spouse. That soft look of pity that cuts deeper than any words ever could. It's not anger, right? It's just a quiet resignation. And man, experiencing that can feel incredibly isolating.
But before you buy into this myth that you're just getting old and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, I want you to pause. Seriously, ask yourself, is your body simply waiting for the right signal? Because Dr. Shin makes a phenomenal point here. Your internal pipes, they aren't broken. Your manhood hasn't just vanished into thin air. The mechanics are still very much intact. They literally just need you to turn the flow back on.
So let's look at section 1, the science of the flow, combat versus recovery.
The core issue here is actually a fascinating biological mystery. You see, most men live with chronic, hidden stress without even realizing it, and this traps their nervous system in what we call combat mode. In combat mode, your body literally thinks it's under attack, so it naturally redirects all your vital energy, your oxygen and your blood flow, straight up to your heart and your brain. It's just trying to keep you alive, but it leaves the rest of your body behind. On the flip side, we have recovery mode. This is the relaxed, flowing state where your body feels completely safe, and it's where your lower body actually thrives. Now, when your nervous system is stuck in this hidden stress loop of combat mode, your blood vessels physically constrict. They tighten up, kind of like a clenched fist. Energy continuously redirects upward, and the result? Your vitality centers become totally starved. This is a massive light bulb moment. You aren't permanently losing your vitality, not at all. Your vitality centers are just, well, dehydrated from a chronic lack of blood flow. Which brings us to section 2, the master key. Unlocking circulation.
The absolute hero of this explainer is nitric oxide. This is a miracle molecule that acts like a biological master key. And the craziest part, your body already knows exactly how to make it. You can naturally summon it on demand. When this master key gets released into your system, it tells your blood vessels to open up, become flexible again, and clear out those clogged pipes, so blood can rush through freely. It is literally the biological switch that turns the flow back on.
So how do we flip that switch? Let's move to section 3, the 3-step rhythmic breath. To release this master key, Dr. Shin recommends a dead simple, incredibly effective physical technique that takes literally 60 seconds. It acts as a physical key to widen your vessels and get that confidence back. So hey, wherever you're sitting right now, let's actually do this together, okay? Let's break down the 3 steps so you can master them. Okay, step 1, place a hand on your lower belly, just below your navel. Think of this spot as the gateway for your lower body's circulation. Now, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for exactly 4 seconds. As you inhale, let your belly push outward against your hand. Actually, make sure you aren't just raising your chest. This deep, physical belly expansion is absolutely crucial. Why? Because it sends an immediate, powerful signal of safety to your brain, telling those tight blood vessels they can finally start to relax. Next, hold that breath for exactly 3 seconds. Do not skip this part. This brief pause is where the biological magic trick happens. In this moment of absolute stillness, your body recognizes that safety signal and actively deploys that miracle molecule we just talked about, nitric oxide. That master key floods right into your bloodstream to unlock those tight, clenched vessels. Finally, step 3, the exhale. Slowly blow the air out through your mouth for a full 6 seconds. As you exhale, just feel your belly gently fall back towards your spine. And while you do this, I want you to imagine a profound warmth flowing from your core, traveling all the way down into your pelvic floor and radiating right out to your toes. This specific visualization, paired with that deep physical release, physically pushes that newly unlocked blood flow exactly where it desperately needs to go. And that leads us into section 4, reclaiming your vitality. Now, this isn't just some nice theory, it has immediate, real-world results. Just listen to this reaction from a 71-year-old patient of Dr. Shin's. He said, "I felt a fire in my lower body that I hadn't felt in a decade." No way, right? But it wasn't magic.
That was simply his vessels finally expanding after just 1 minute of this rhythmic breathing, allowing the blood to surge back exactly to where it belonged. He quite literally turned the flow back on.
So here's the takeaway. By practicing this rhythmic breathing every single morning and evening, you're doing way more than just taking in oxygen. You are actively retraining your nervous system for high vitality. You're teaching your body on a cellular level that it is safe to leave combat mode. And as your body learns to relax, your natural confidence returns. Ultimately, that quiet confidence begins to melt away that emotional and physical wall of ice between you and your spouse. It brings the warmth back.
Your best days are for sure not behind you. Your body still has immense power to respond if you just give it the chance to breathe. Dr. Shin asks her patients to make a small promise to themselves, just to prove they haven't given up. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Will you commit right now to saying, I am starting again tomorrow? Try this 60-second rhythmic breath tonight, take back control of your flow, and see exactly what kind of fire you can reignite.